Mark Cuban's rise to success wasn't just about luck or being in the right place at the right time. It was about the relentless pursuit of excellence. His entrepreneurial journey offers valuable lessons for anyone looking to build a successful business. From outworking competitors to the importance of continuous learning, Mark Cuban's philosophy can provide a roadmap to thriving in the competitive world of business. Let's break down the lessons that can help you build your own successful venture. Outwork everyone. Mark Cuban often stresses that success in business doesn't come from relying on a great idea alone. It's about outworking the competition. He's clear. If you want to succeed, you have to put in the effort, and then some. Cuban's philosophy is to work as if someone is spending every hour of the day trying to take everything from you. That level of commitment means that no matter how tough the challenge, if you work harder and smarter than your competition, you're putting yourself in the best position for success. Whether you're an entrepreneur just starting out or managing an established business, your work ethic will set you apart. The world of business is crowded, and if you don't outwork everyone else, someone else will. Cuban's personal motto is simple: work like someone is trying to take it all away from you. This mentality is fundamental to staying ahead in any competitive industry. Never stop learning. A key pillar of Mark Cuban's success is his insatiable thirst for knowledge. He strongly believes that if you're not learning, you're falling behind. Cuban explains that the one certainty in business is change. Markets shift, technology advances, and customer needs evolve. In a constantly evolving world, staying current is not optional, it's crucial. Cuban himself is constantly learning, absorbing as much knowledge as he can, whether it's through reading, talking to experts, or self-education. The lesson here is clear: knowledge is power, and it can be the difference between success and failure. Cuban highlights that without a commitment to learning, it's impossible to stay competitive. A strong focus on acquiring knowledge means you're always ready for whatever comes next, whether that's new challenges, new competitors, or opportunities in emerging markets. Moreover, learning isn't just about accumulating facts or data. It's about knowing how to apply that knowledge effectively. Cuban recommends absorbing knowledge from multiple sources and learning how to solve problems by understanding the core principles of business. If you're not willing to put in the time to learn and grow, you risk being outpaced by those who do. Know more about your business than anyone else. When Mark Cuban talks about business failure, he often points to two key reasons: lack of brains and lack of effort. If you're going to succeed, you must know more about your industry, your competition, and your customers than anyone else. Cuban emphasizes that you're never in a vacuum when starting a business. There will always be competitors who understand the market just as well as you do. In his early ventures, Cuban took the time to dive deep into every aspect of his business, making sure he understood not only the product or service, but also the market dynamics, customer needs, and industry trends. The result? He was able to stay ahead of his competitors by making more informed decisions. Being well prepared is non-negotiable. Cuban explains that if you don't put in the effort to learn more than your competitors, you'll be left behind. In a competitive environment, the one who knows the most will have the upper hand. So if you want to succeed in business, immerse yourself fully in your industry and always be one step ahead in terms of knowledge. Embrace a healthy dose of paranoia. Cuban believes that paranoia is an essential trait for any successful entrepreneur. This may sound extreme, but it's rooted in the need to anticipate competition and potential threats to your business. Cuban's approach to paranoia isn't about fear, but about awareness. He says that for every business, there's always someone trying to put you out of business or take a piece of your market share. The key is to recognize that and always be thinking ahead. One of Cuban's most insightful pieces of advice is to always ask yourself, what would I do to put my own business out of business? This is the essence of paranoid thinking in business. By continuously considering how your competitors might outsmart or outwork you, you can proactively address weaknesses in your own business. It's about anticipating moves before they happen, not reacting once they do. This mindset also helps entrepreneurs avoid complacency. If you're aware of potential threats, you'll be more motivated to improve continuously. Cuban also stresses the importance of not underestimating your competition. When he sees businesses dismissing their competitors, he believes they're making a critical mistake. The most successful entrepreneurs don't just focus on their own work. They're always aware of what others are doing and how they can stay ahead. Don't underestimate the value of education. Cuban is a staunch advocate for education, particularly when it comes to understanding the fundamentals of business. Many entrepreneurs debate the necessity of formal education, but Cuban believes it's critical to have a solid foundation. Whether it's accounting, finance, marketing, or sales, Cuban argues that you need to understand the language of business to succeed. He mentions that even if you can hire experts in these fields, you still need to understand enough to communicate effectively with them. For example, if you're running a business and your accountant tells you that you're profitable, but your cash flow is declining, you need to understand what that means. Without that knowledge, you're vulnerable. Cuban also points out that education isn't just about getting a degree. It's about learning how to learn. The most valuable thing he learned at Indiana University was how to absorb new information and apply it to real-world situations. In the fast-paced world of business, the ability to adapt and learn is often more valuable than any formal qualification. Take action. Speed matters. In business, speed is everything. Cuban emphasizes that once you have an idea or a product, you need to take action quickly. Waiting for perfection can stifle growth and lead to missed opportunities. He often refers to the saying, "Perfection is the enemy of profitability." This doesn't mean you should release subpar products, but rather that you shouldn't wait until everything is perfect to launch. The key is to get your product into the hands of customers as soon as possible, even if it's not perfect. Cuban explains that once you have your first customer, you're in a position to learn. Feedback from customers helps you refine your product or service, and each iteration brings you closer to success. Cuban used this approach when he took over the Dallas Mavericks. He didn't wait for the perfect customer acquisition strategy. He rolled up his sleeves and made phone calls himself to former season ticket holders. By taking action, Cuban was able to quickly learn what worked and what didn't, and he adjusted his approach accordingly. The takeaway here is that action trumps perfection. If you wait too long, someone else might beat you to the market. Cuban's philosophy is about speed and adaptability, getting the product out, learning from real-world usage, and improving as you go. Know your strengths and leverage them. One of the key lessons Cuban shares is the importance of self-awareness. Knowing your strengths and weaknesses is essential when building a business. Cuban believes that entrepreneurs should focus on what they're good at and find ways to leverage those skills to their advantage. He compares it to professional athletes. Some may not have the natural talent, but their discipline and focus allow them to reach the highest levels of success. Cuban's early hustles, from selling baseball cards to stamps, helped him develop his business acumen. He learned at a young age that success doesn't just come from talent. Thanks for tuning in. Mark Cuban's insights into entrepreneurship are clear. Success comes down to hard work, continuous learning, and a healthy dose of paranoia about the competition. Whether you're just starting out or looking to take your business to the next level, his advice is invaluable. Will you take the lessons to heart and build something great, or let the competition pass you by? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more business wisdom. See you in the next video.